Hello and welcome back to a new series of technical tales. Yes, I've decided that I wanted to play some Minecraft. Now when it comes to my standard Minecraft, Ayaron's world, I'm humming and hawing about whether or not to start a new map on that. Because there's been an awful lot of new content added to the game since I started that world. And it's becoming, and if I want to experience the new content, I'm going to have to travel thousands of blocks away from my current location anyway. So I really am thinking about just, starting again, and I'd be interested what your opinion is of that. But that's not quite why we're here. We are here for this. Technical Tales, modded Minecraft, feed the beast to be precise. Now, I said in a recent Facebook post that I wanted to do some more modded Minecraft, but the mods have moved on so massively that I would have no idea where to start, and the research would just take me forever. So I decided to do something a little different. This is a map called Agrarian Skies. And for those of you who have... let me find where my shift key is. For those of you who have seen my skyblock series, this might look like quite a familiar situation. I am in the middle of a void with almost nothing here. So this is the map is called Agrarian Skies, as is the mod pack. And if I bring up this thing here, this server currently has hardcore quest mode enabled. You currently have 2 lives left. Yes. So I have to be careful. Basically, there is a quest structure. Your job is to rebuild the world. So that's what we're going to try and do. Now, I'm hoping that this current island is too small for mobs to spawn, and I'll be relatively safe. Although I do know that hunger mechanics have been modded slightly, so I can't waste too much time. There's a chest here. Owner Jadedcat, but it's public. Yeah, he's the guy who made this map, so thank you, Jadedcat. He also put together this texture pack, which is a mixture of a number of other texture packs, all available on the Feed the Beast launcher. Let us investigate these books. Okay, what's new in open blocks? We don't need to be looking at that one. But the quest book, this is important. This is what the entire mod is about. So let's open it up.
It has been a horrible 10 years.
Right, I'm just going to open that up again, and so I can read it to you, because you did not tune in to listen to the other guy's reading. You're going to listen to mine. It's been a horrible 10 years. Code wizards meddled in the balance of nature and released hordes of monsters from other dimensions on an unsuspecting world. Not satisfied with just destroying the human life, the monsters rampaged across the world, eating everything they could find and leaving nothing in their wake but empty void. The great mage trio, Dusk, Vswa, and Scott, approached you with an offer. They had just enough power to protect your home and a small amount of land from the final devastation. In return for their protection, you agreed to collect the materials and resources the creators would need to remake the world once the hordes had retreated back to the Hell Realms. The great trio cast their spell to protect you while the magician way of flowing time forced the evil armies into submission and ordered them back to their dimensions. Upon waking up, you find that the creators, the Jaded One and the Cute One, had left a small amount of supplies to get you started. They apologized for not being able to give you more. If you complete the tasks assigned, you will receive more rewards to help you in your mission. It is up to you to recreate the world, to provide a home for the poor, lonely creatures left alone and homeless, to repopulate the planet. To this end, the Jaded One has compiled a list of many items and fluids that will be needed. Sorry, my brain is going to repopulating the planet and the fluids that will be needed. Naughty brain. This book will magically update your progress as you complete quests, and may at times have new quests added if she sees she missed a requirement. To start, punch tree, get wood. Click here to start. So you can see that I have died 0 times. I only have 2 lives. I'm not in a party because this is single player. There are 24 quests in total, 10 unlocked quests, so there's 10 quests currently available to me. and 10 quests available for completion. And it looks like there's a number of different sections, some of which are still locked. Let's start with learning to skyblock, shall we? Alas, all has been lost. You are the sole survivor of this devastating tragedy. Now it's up to you to rebuild the world and create a new community which can flourish once again, starting with only this little skyblock created by omnipotent goddesses, the Jaded One and the Cute One, who choose to abandon you after this final act of mercy with nothing more than a book. This book, filled with quests. To start on your journey, you must first get a grasp of the basics of survival in this brand new world. Okay, let's open this. What's this? Using this book. This book is a new invention from Vizswa, Scott Weirs and Lord Dusk. You may be wondering how to use the book. On the off chance you have no idea what you're doing, well, that's me. This is a very small series of quests. We'll give you a few guidelines. First off, if you right-click on any page, you will go back to the previous one. If the quest is dark, it is locked. In the first menu, you should have noticed several numbered sets of quests, some of which are locked. You'll have to complete quests in a different set to unlock. Yes, okay. 3 ways to submit quests for completion. The first type of quest is a crafting quest. This quest will tell you to craft a specific item or block. Once you craft the required item in any crafting grid, the book will update the quest completion. The third way of submitting items for completion is called detection. Have the item in your inventory and press manual detect, and the book will see that you have the item and the quest will complete. Okay, so we have a crafting task. Craft a wooden plank. That's easy enough. And I get an apple and a pick of splintered dreams. Okay. What is in here? There's some flint, lots of bone meal, some trees. Well, if I'm punching woods, I'm going to need one of those saplings. A rain muffler. That's good. It means basically I can cut out the rain sounds if it gets annoying. Basic materials, so these are books which tell you how to do stuff. I'll probably look through those on my own after the case. We've got a hopper and a spare quest book, which is good. I can't actually hear the rain. Options. Sound. Yes, this mod pack is running an earlier version of Minecraft which doesn't have the individual sound settings. Oh well. Let's not worry too much about the rain. You don't necessarily want to hear it, do you? Back to game. So let's get some of that bone meal. Shift click. Come on, grow. There we go. And this is what it said: is punch tree, get wood. How all Minecraft begins. Something wonderfully, relaxing and basic about starting a new world. Okay, now I'm going to punch out all the leaves because I want to make sure that that none of the saplings fall and despawn. I also need to know that I will get at least one sapling, because let's face it, if I don't get a sapling, then I'm going to have to restart the world. Oh no, I think one of them's already fallen. Only 2 though, that's not that good. Right, so let's get in here and throw that away. I've actually switched to using the WASD controls. That's, innovator me. I finally actually adapted to being able to use the standard FPS controls that everyone else has been using for 30 years. Long-time viewers probably know that I tended to use the number pad. But then I found certain games wouldn't let you remap some of the keys, so I started using a Logitech game board and so on. But I don't know. I just recently started trying WASD, and it was tricky at first. One thing I've got is inventories on is sort of on a key that I'm not quite used to, which is why I'm going to keep throwing stuff away. That might be an issue if I'm standing near the edge of the world. Anyway, crafting planks. There we go. So hopefully, if I now go to the book, okay, that says 100%, claim rewards. And I have an apple and a pick. Excellent. Pick of splintered dreams. Okay, stone-bound thalmic, mining level stone, skill level clumsy. Interesting. Hold shift for stats. Okay. +2 attack damage. Durability 70. Mining speed. Interesting. And control for the materials it was made of. Wooden pickaxe head. Oh, great. Thalmian binding and a netherrack tool rod. Oh well, I have a pick. That's the important thing. Okay. So is that it for this? So right hand click. Okay, some other stuff has opened up. Manual completion. The second type of quest is the consume quest. You will not get the items back after turning them in. They vanish into the stomach of the giant void monster, thereby preventing him from eating you alive. Consume quests can be completed by collecting the items required and clicking the manual submit button at the bottom right of this book under the quest requirements. Use manual submit to turn in 1 wooden plank. Boom, that went from 24 to 23. And I get a quest delivery system. Claim reward. And that's opened up the QDS. The final way of turning in quests is the quest delivery system. This block will require you to send the items through a hopper or duct attached to the block. AE buses can also send items... Oops, scroll too much. AE buses can also send items to the delivery system. Before you send items to the system, you will need to key the system to the quest. Okay. Do so by selecting Select Task button in the lower right of the task pane. Then right-click the quest delivery system with the book, and you should see a message in the chat saying that the quest has been assigned to the system. Now place the hopper on top of the block and place the requested items in the hopper. The QDS will void all extra items not needed for quest completion. This is the only way to turn in quests that require fluids. Fair enough. You will need to use ducts to put the fluids into the delivery system. You can have multiple QDS assigned to different mods. Different mods? Does it mean different quests? Part of this quest is the ability to earn extra lives. Okay, you can combine heart pieces into full hearts. Right-clicking with a heart will add 1 life to your total. Okay, so we're actually going to get an extra life and a reward bag out of this. So we select that task, close the book, put the quest delivery system down somewhere. There was a hopper in here. No, I want shift. Right click. And what was I supposed to throw in? A plank. Can I just... Yeah, okay. So I was trying to work out how you, if there's a way of closing a book other than pressing escape. And there doesn't appear to be. Okay. 1 plank. It's vanished. Oh. Okay. Yes. I need to... There we go. Right-hand click that. You bound the QDS to the QDS. That's a confusing message because this mission is called the QDS. So now if I drop a plank in, hopefully... There we go, 100%. Do I get the rewards automatically? Because I'm not seeing them. Where are my rewards? Oh, okay, there's another step to this. No help given. Give the hopper back. You don't get to keep it. Make sure you break it with a pickaxe. Okay, so... Evil people. So that's why they gave me the pickaxe earlier. Was simply so I could do that. And then manual submit the hopper, and it's gone. Now I get to claim my rewards. This should give me an extra life. 3 lives! Woohoo! Let's jump for joy. Let's stop jumping for joy, because that's going to use up hunger and I might starve to death. Quest book. Oh, a reward bag. Let's find out what's in our reward bag. Morvi Decor reward. Ooh, great. 1.19% chance to get this reward. Okay, particle customizer, rainbow smoke. Hold shift for more information. Oh, to customize a jetpack's particles. Can be crafted with a jetpack to apply. Okay. Interesting. I probably don't need that right now. Let's put that spare one away. Is the tree grown? The tree has grown. I will get on back to the quest book, but I want to sort of keep free production of trees up and running. You know, without using the bone meal, I mean. We seem to be mob free. We are on difficulty normal. Now, normally I play on difficulty hard, but considering I have limited lives, we don't want this series to end because I just get blown up and massacred by a creeper or something. I figured normal would be the best way to go. I think it also makes the hunger slightly easier. But anyway, I don't think mobs are going to spawn on this tiny little island we have at the moment. There we go. Right. So we're still not getting very many saplings, but I think there's a tool called a crook that I can make later that will improve that a bit. So, let us take another look at this. Kill the zombies. Repeatable quest. Refreshes on an interval 4 days. So every 4 days this quest becomes available and it gives me half a heart. Ah, there's a way to grind for lives. A killing quest requires you to kill a certain number of mobs to complete it. It may require a specific mob or mob type. It may require hostile mobs or passive mobs. This book will track the mobs that count towards the goals. Killing task. Task where the player has to kill certain monsters. So, I've got to kill 3 zombies and that gets me 4 apples and half a heart. It's good to know that there's a way to grind for those. Oh dear, okay. What's this one? The Librarian. During the course of playing, you are going to end up with a lot of books that guide you through mods in the map. Rather than keep them in separate inventory slots, you can bind them into a bookbinder. Any book in the bookbinder can be accessed by right-clicking it from inside the bookbinder GUI. Task where the player needs specific items. Okay, so I need to craft a bookbinder, and it gets me a quarter of a heart. Bookbinder. What is the... I'm in recipe mode, aren't I? Options, NEI... No, I'm in cheat mode. Why does that default to cheat mode? Have I just conjured myself? Okay, oh, I need paper and string, so I'm not going to be doing that one anytime soon. No, it didn't. Okay, it didn't conjure me one. Okay. That's good to know. Right, back to this. So we can't do that one until we get paper and string. We can do this one, though. You may have noticed you have very little to start with. Almost no land, no food. But hey, you have a flaw. Be thankful for that much. Now, it is up to you to rebuild the entire planet or as much as you can before dying. To start with, I suggest growing some trees. Oaks will supply you with apples and the saplings, leaves and string you will be turning into dirt. Okay, so I get string from oak trees. How? Place 3 barrels outside where rain can fall into them. Place the other 2 under cover to create a composting area. So I need 5 barrels. Once you have 8 spare saplings, place them in a barrel to compost into dirt. You can compost leaves, rotten meat, apples, wheat and string. Use NEI to look up the recipes. Okay, so I've got to make a carpenter's shop. Crafting station, chest, part builder, tool station, stencil table, oak barrel, and a crook. Okay, now this is Tinker's Construct stuff, which I did mess around, I think, with my last technical tales. Basically, it's a slightly more complex method. Sorry, I got distracted there because I looked to the left, and one of my secondary monitors is sort of glowing a bright blue over the image. Let me see if I can reset this. Come on. Huh. It might be a temporary glitch, or it's possible that my monitor just broke. Oh well. What was I talking about? Tinker's Construct, yes. It's a more flexible way of making tools than in standard Minecraft. Slightly more complex, but you get to make tools with special abilities and stuff like that without having to do random magical enchantments. So, crook, barrel, crafting station. Let's start with a crafting station, because it sounds like it's going to help me, well, craft other stuff. Dum-de-dum. I keep thinking that mobs are going to come in. Maybe I'll craft a door or something. Just make me feel a little safer. Okay. Obviously, we're going to need a crafting table. Crafting station. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. Okay, there's a crafting station. Right, we're going to need lots more wood. We needed a chest. Now, I put that down already, but it has detected it. Okay, so it detects it the moment you make it. Now, putting that down there, yep, I saw someone use this, and basically, it seems to only be normal chest, because, oh, that's a strong box. But basically, this thing's inventory will show up there, so I can dump my wood and any other crafting materials that I've got. Of which there isn't really anything else. I suppose flint is a crafting material, isn't it? That tree hasn't grown yet. There we go. Right. So what were those other things? Part builder, tool station, stencil table. Let's start with these barrels and the crook. Crook. Bone, golden. Don't have any bones. Okay, that's nice and simple. Just some sticks in that shape. And oak barrels, wood, slabs. Fine. Okay, so I needed 4 sticks. That's got me a crook. Let me do that. I needed 5 of these, didn't I? Not quite enough. I'll put 2 inside and 2 outside for now. I'm gonna... These micro blocks in the corners are getting in the way. I can't place stuff there. No, let's just do that and that. Where's a good place for putting these? They said it wanted to be out where the rain could get it, so let's do that. How are we doing? Okay. Part builder tool station stencil table. Part builder. That music's nice, but a little too loud. Oh, okay, because I turned it off, it's... Let's try that. Seems like you can put ones that are lower down to the ground if you want. Wood and a blank pattern. Blank patterns are stick and wood. Okay, let's bone meal this tree. Oh, good. Okay. Now, I'm pretty certain the crook is what I use to do this. I think it chops the leaves slightly quicker and increases the chances of a sapling. Now, usually I was only getting 2 saplings per tree, so let's see how many we get now. Oh, apples. Yes, this is definitely an increased chance of getting stuff. So definitely worth making crooks. 7. Nice. Okay, 8. Okay, it said I could compost with 8 spare saplings, but I don't consider only having 1 out there and 8 there to be any spare. So I needed more wood, some sticks. Now I know I'm going to need a few of those. That's just a block of wood underneath. Oh, hang on. It's a log, not a plank. Right, I need another tree. I've noticed my hunger is starting to go down, as usually happens when you do stuff. I'm hoping that I can live on apples for now. Oh, my crook just broke. What's that? A silkworm. Interesting. What can I do with a silkworm? I'll have to investigate. Let me make a crook quickly. Because it's better if I chop these than they despawn. I get more stuff out of them. Like silkworms, apparently. Okay. Uses. Okay, I can cook them, so presumably I can eat them. That would appear to be it. Now, I did see Etho do something with silkworms. He infected a tree. Is there somewhere else safe that I can plant a tree? Road? Okay, that's interesting. I'm not quite sure why that exists. Maybe I'll just try it on the next tree that grows out here. There isn't really anywhere else safe. You know, and by safe I mean where where I'm not going to accidentally walk off the edge of the world, or where saplings and other drops aren't aren't going to fall off. What was I doing? Yes. A part builder. Going to get crowded in here pretty quick. You can tell that, can't you? Okay, next was a tool station. Now, I'm showing you the crafting and stuff at the moment, just because, you know, this is the beginning of the mod, this is us getting settled. In future, I'll probably skip, you know, the crafting, you know, we'll work out what it is we need, and then we'll cut to once I've, you know, done it. Because otherwise you just spend all and every episode just crafting stuff. Crafting table with a blank pattern on top. So that's the tool station. Stencil table, last of all. Stencil table. I mean, I'm basically showing you this to, you know, so you can see how, you know, assuming you've never seen a Technical Tales series before, it's entirely possible. You might be a new viewer, in which case, welcome. But this way you can see, you know, how I'm getting the recipes and stuff like that. And that's just a block of wood. Nice and simple and cheap. And that's a stencil table. Part builder. Now I'm pretty certain that I want the stencil table next to the part builder. And then that's a tool station. There's a better way of setting these up. I know that there's a way where they can share inventory with each other and with a chest next to them. I should probably have like a row, which is like the crafting station, then the chest, then one of these and stuff like that. But I don't quite remember how right now. I will try and look that up. Okay, I want the stencil. It would be nice to make an axe. Blank pattern, tool station, no. Stencil table. Now, you can't craft axes in the normal way. You need to do it this way. That's a knife blade. Axe head pattern. Okay. I think I'm going to need a tool rod pattern as well. Which means I need another couple of sticks. Another blank pattern. The patterns are reusable. Tool rod pattern. Okay. Part builder. So I do that, and then I put materials in there. Presumably wood will do. Huh, no. Okay, I can make that, but I can't make a head out of it. Probably what the flint they gave me was for. But that's a limited resource. Yeah, so I can make a flint head axe. Probably worth it, though, because I'm going to have to grind out a lot of wood. And now I go to the tool station, say I want to build an axe. And there we go, we get a hatchet. Oh, nice, soaring sound effect. So you can see here we have a hatchet with a mining speed of 4. So let's just see how much better this is. A lot less tedious. But flint, limited resource, so we don't want to abuse them. I think I'll use like a single axe for now. A single axe worth. Until we go through the other quests and discover other ways of getting resources. Okay, so we've got 8 spare now, so let's try this. Composting. Interesting. It says that that's going to make dirt. But I've got dirt. Ooh, sapling. I'm not sure what those are for. They didn't actually say, did they? They said to put spares in the composting area. Place 3 barrels outside where rain can fall into them. Place 2 under cover to create a composting area. Once you have 8 spare saplings, place them in a barrel to compost into dirt. Okay, you can compost leaves, rotten meat. That's good, rotten meat, because, you know, if we get a mob spawner at some point, there'll be plenty of zombies. Apples, wheat, and string. Okay, so the only thing... So we're gonna end this episode soon. I'm not sure how long it's been, but I want to do this thing because I saw that you can right-hand click... There we go, infested leaves. I think this is how you get string. I've basically infested the tree with silkworms, and I wait until they've spread around the whole tree. So let's put that silkworm away safe. Let's put that stuff away. The crook's almost broken again. Right. Oh, look at this. String is the gateway to all resources. Fishing rods will provide food. Sieves are used to sift dirt, gravel, sand, and dust to obtain stone, ores, and other resources. To get string, you will need to break leaves with your crook until you receive a silkworm. Look, it looks like I was getting ahead of the game. Right-click a leaf block on a newly grown tree with the silkworm. Walk away. When all the leaves on the tree have turned white, break them with a crook to get string and more silkworms. When you have extra silkworms, you can cook them for food. Okay, so these... Oh, a bed. Yes, of course, because you can make wool with the string. Okay, we're on our way. I think this is a good stopping point because we have to wait for that tree to become fully infested. I just want to have a quick look at these other available quests. What is available here? Storage Wars. Okay, it's better barrels and storage upgrades. And that's so this is all about storing stuff, materials. Let's go with the flow. Okay, hang on. They've got little things here. Do you think the world generated out of nothing? The creators need materials, and you are their chosen one for collecting said materials. Even the most unusual material requests have a purpose. Trust the creators and start collecting. Go with the flow. Storing and moving fluids can be done in many ways. This set of quests deals with the collection of large amounts of fluids. So it's about making tanks and stuff. See, this is why I wanted to do this map, because it's going to teach me all the mods. One by one, I'll have to learn and master each mod. That's a brilliant idea. Apparently I'm starving. Let's eat some apples. Oh dear, they do not add much, do they? Okay, I could cook a silkworm, but I don't have any way of cooking it. Right, I'm going to stop this episode now, because I need to get on with getting the string and making food and fishing and stuff, and sifting. Before I start dying, I had no idea that was going down so much. So I'm just going to stand here, wait for that to turn white. Hopefully my hunger will not go down when I'm not moving. But hunger has been modded in this version of the game. Bragging rights. Pointless quests that have nothing to do with anything, just for people who want bragging rights. We'll get to those later. For now, we're going to carry on the learning to skyblock with string, silk, and fishing. See you next time. Bye bye.